So basically what I'm saying is that if women want to continue down this road, at least the road that some women are on, I'm not saying all women, but a good number of them, of expecting to be able to act like a man but still be treated like a lady, that's really not fair or just. You know, if you want to be a man, then you need to learn the rules for being a man and act accordingly. Or better yet, just be a woman like you're supposed to be. You know, stop trying to be a man and be a woman. There's nothing wrong with being a woman. We need women. Women are needed. God isn't a fool. He created women for a reason. He created women because women are needed. You know, the woman that I had all the problems with last year, she's like that. She will provoke things. She'll provoke, she'll act in a way that a man would get knocked out for acting. And then if she receives a threat or if she receives violence, she'll say, well, me, a woman, and she'll play up the whole thing that she was abused, and all the rest of it. Now, I understand that some men are bullies, and some men see women as weak and they abuse them. And I'm not talking about those situations. I understand that those situations exist, though. In fact, those were the situations that justified feminism in the beginning, because men were exploiting women in ways that weren't right. And there are some men who would still do that if given the opportunity, and actually there are some men who do still do it until they get shut down. And I'm not talking about those guys. Those guys are reprehensible. But if you're a man who's trying to do the right thing and is trying to treat everybody fairly, trying to treat other men fairly and trying to treat women fairly too, and you come up against some of the stuff I've come up against in my dealings with women, then you got to start looking at it, at least I do, and say, okay, you know what, you want to be a man? So I'll tell you how I would deal with this if you were a man. And that's not a good thing. Like, we don't want to go there, so just stop. That's all, just stop. And if you're going to do that, then don't hide behind being a woman, because really, if you're not prepared to be a lady, then don't hide behind being a lady. Any more than I can hide behind being a gentleman if I'm not prepared to be a gentleman. Basically, if you're going to be a man, learn the rules of being a man and follow them. Or accept the fact that you're a woman and be happy for it, and be a woman and be the best woman you can be. And like I say, women are necessary. Women are needed. There's nothing wrong with being a woman. Women aren't inferior. Women are just different than men, but there's nothing wrong with that. We need that. It's like the old French saying, vive la différence, I do wonder sometimes about the logic and reasoning part of the female brain when I see women trying to be men and then complaining that they're being mistreated when they're being treated the way a man would be treated, though. Anyway, video size limit reached. Talk to you later.